Hey train friends, welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad and the Horseshoe Curve for our Sunday live show here. Sorry I was a few minutes late getting everything ready today. Just trying to swap out trains and have something new. So as you saw that from the title, it's Conrail Day. Hang on a second here while I get the iPad connected up so you can see what the heck's going on. Hopefully it works this time. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Everybody's healthy, in good spirits. Let's give me just 1 second. Sorry, guys. Hey, Jerry, CR Dahobo, cool. Perfect, Dave. How you doing? Give me just 1 second here. I'm trying to get the trusty iPad connected. Hey, Devon. Hey, Russell. How you guys doing today? I got my Conrail shirt on here. Hold on 1 second. All right, cool. Well, I think I got it connected here. Nice. All right. Hey, Mizu. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm enjoying summer. Got my farmer's tan going on. um, I posted the like in the community posts on YouTube I think it was yesterday, that I said I was going to post, do this live show at 3 p.m. and then also a video of the K4. I'm still editing the video of the K4, so I may upload it later tonight or possibly tomorrow, whatever works out. Hey, Tommy Fred, how you doing? Randy's checking in. Cool. Thanks, guys. So today's I named it as Conrail Day because I had something new to show you today, and I figured, well, we'll make it Conrail Day number 2. So it was an engine over here. I'll get to that in a second, but it was kind of a late Father's Day gift, so I'm kind of excited to show you that. It's something I've been trying to get for a while. Real Toy Train says, Real Train Toy Train, Mark 1's for sale. What's up, man? So anyways, let's see. I got the, actually, Real Train Toy Train made a suggestion to me. And here, let me take the camera off here. He's like, I want to see the OCS with a modern diesel in the front. So that's the SD70M. So I put that through there. And then I got the old -9 MTH Proto 2 for the inner loop. I didn't change out the ore cars. I didn't have time to do that. So I just that's the engine that's usually sitting right here. And then for the new one, the new engine is that one, Conrail Heritage SD70 ACE. And I've been trying to get one of these for a long time. I kept putting it on the back burner. I always was waiting to see, if I could find a good deal on one. And my awesome wife was like, hey, what do you want? I'm like, that's what I want. So I picked it out. So yeah, I finally got one of these. It should have been here a long time ago. I think these came out like 8 years ago, but they have like these older Heritage engines have the best horns on them. They're awesome. I was just kind of going back. I didn't want to ignore some of your comments. David College, you said that the Conrail goes through your area. Well, it used to up in Tarentum, and you're actually not too far from me. I'm in the valley as well, so I hear you with that one, man. But yeah, hey Matt Cooper, this is the new engine. Otis Tolley's checking in. Hey guys, and Ramboli 75 First Blood, thanks for joining today. Sorry I missed you when I was going back in there. But anyways, so these are the 3 trains I picked out to run today. and I'm excited to run the SD70 ACE for the first time on YouTube, for me at least. But real quickly before we start running the trains, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me questions. Um, it's you know, open discussion for the whole show. So even when we're running trains, you guys can ask questions then too. Um, Looks like we got Patrick's in here. Patrick Bollimer, thanks for coming and watching today. And thanks for all the compliments, guys. I appreciate it. Russell says he was at the Horseshoe Curve last weekend. Was it open when you went up there? I was actually wondering that, like if they actually have the area open for rail fanners. I thought about taking a drive up there one day. So anyways, let me know. That's kind of cool. Hey Ray, thanks for watching today. Slag Cat, thanks guys. I appreciate everybody for watching today. I know it's it's Sunday afternoon, and that's figures like it's it's a good time for us here to run trains. So it's our normal 3 p.m. show. All right, so real quickly, I wanted to talk about my PTF Designs building flats like I usually do around this time in the show, and just kind of show you some new ones. I don't believe I've had these in any of the shows yet, so I'm just turning the layout on. So here's the setup that I got going on today. This is the apartment collage number 2. So when you buy this comes as a set. So there's 8 buildings in this set, and as you can see right there in the center, it's separated. So these are built up like this. I build them just like this, so you receive it looking like that. So they're 2 separate panels, and they're staggered. You can see it's an inch deep, but some of the buildings are set back a little bit further to give the illusion of depth. And these all have really nice detail in them. And there is lighting on this side. I just didn't get a chance to wire that up. It was taking too long to start to show up, so I just went with the wiring on that side. But anyways, this is O scale. This is available in S scale and I believe HO right now on my eBay. If you want to message me, you can. Send me an email. It's pghtrainfanatic@yahoo.com. And again, the website is pghtrainfanatic.com. And on eBay, username is also pghtrainfanatic, so it's pretty easy to remember. Here's a couple other ones I just want to show you real quick. This is a HO scale refinery. And you can see it's painted to match on the sides, 1/2 inch thick. This does have a light on as well. Hey, John B., thanks for joining today and watching. Thanks to everybody. So this is the N-scale brewery. Pretty cool. So it doesn't matter what scale you model, from N scale to G scale, I got you covered. So these are pretty cool. They're, like I said, they're flats that go against the wall. If you're not familiar with them, they're something to add to the background. If you want to just add in something, you can change them out. You can, if you get tired of the look, you can change them and put different buildings in. So it's kind of cool like that. Anyways, here's the last bit of this. So they're printed on vinyl, and there's some of the other designs that we do. And there's the website. So if you want to hit me up there in the comments section below, make sure you hit the like button on the video. I appreciate it, guys. One other Conrail engine I did keep on the layout was the SD40-2. I just put it over here in case we want to run that later behind some cool cars. Maybe we could pull the cool cars out with the stone hoppers just to switch it up a little bit. So we'll try to keep the show probably around an hour or so, maybe give or take if it goes a little bit longer. Oh, and I sorry, while I was talking about the buildings, I didn't see some of the questions. Ciara de Hobo, you asked if there was the mail pouch tobacco barn in HO scale. Yes, I do make that in HO scale. not all of my buildings right now are listed on the website. I build my website myself, and I just haven't had the time to sit down and add like 250 items to it. It's really hard. So right now there's probably around like 75 or so. If it's not on there, it's always on my eBay. I'm always up to date with eBay because I do more business with eBay. So I tend to just keep adding one thing at a time to the website as I go. So again, oh, Sparky's here. Hey, Sparky. Oh, and Matt, you asked me if I sold my Conrail U-boat. Yeah, I did sell the U-boat. I sold that a while ago. I don't know why I sold it. It was a pretty cool engine, but I guess at the time I probably was like thinking like out with the old, in with the new. I probably purchase something else with it. I've been known to do that, so kind of mixes it up and keeps everything fresh and new on the layout. So nothing wrong with that. All right, guys. Again, appreciate your viewing today and all the questions and compliments, and just keep them coming while we run the train. So we're gonna get this one started up here. Finally got one of these. I can't believe it.
Conrail 1209, do you read me? Conrail 1209 here, I read you. Starter up and stand by. Roger, out.
Hey Seth, thanks for watching today. Yeah, Sparky, this is a pretty cool paint scheme. This is one of those fantasy schemes, the early Lionel Heritage units, and they're real shiny gloss paint job, and they're awesome. They got that little horseshoe curve emblem on the front there, and they have the ground lights. They're awesome. So, and also these have the older legacy rail sound, so they the cab specific crew talk, which is cool. But you don't have like the Bluetooth and all the other new stuff that's in the newer engines, so that's one of the only downsides. But I don't really care about that. Like, if you got one of these, that's all that matters. So let's get this thing moving.
Dispatcher, this is Conrail 1209. We're ready. Are we cleared cold? Over. Conrail 1209, you may depart. Over. Copy that. Cleared outbound. Conrail 1209 out. Conrail 1209 here. We are moving. Over. Okay, 1209, out.
So I just got it with like a nice Conrail mixed freight right now, and one of those. These are the sound cars from Lionel. Hey Wyatt, thanks for watching today. Thanks for the compliment as well. All right, so there's the SD70 that I've been. Can't believe I never got one of those after all these years. How much I love Conrail. So I'll get the MTH dash 8 narrow nose started up here in a minute. Before I do that, let's get this little lash up. I didn't do the lash up on this yet, so. Here we got the Conrail OCS set with the SD70 Mac in the front as the lead unit. So I got to go in and I got to build this train real quick on my remote. So let's do it as 41. Trying to think what engine I made this. I think it's 40. No, it's not 40. That's definitely not it. 22. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Whoop. Sorry, it's taking me a second. I messed up here. I didn't have this programmed in already. Okay, that should do it. Oh no, the Conrail's. Oh, God, they're going in different directions. Crap. Okay, we need to. What did I do wrong? I got them facing the right direction. That doesn't make any sense. Now it's backwards. That doesn't make sense, but let's. Okay, no, that's wrong again. Let's try this one more time. Wait, hold on. Maybe it is right. That's weird. Why is it backwards? I've never seen that before. Okay, well, it's working.
Dispatcher, you got any more railroad for us? Over. That's furnace. Over. Dispatcher, you got any more blocks for us? Over. That's furnace. Over.
Oh, Cole Sparky, work on that layout. Get her done. And then Conrail 8098. I see that you said you had the same engines. That's awesome, buddy. David, I don't really have any scenes from like the Tarentum area. This is more so like, I would say, obviously, downtown Pittsburgh, and then Mount Washington with the incline, and it's one of the blast furnaces. So maybe the carry furnace. I never really named it, so it could be the carry furnace. And then I originally said that this was like my Conway yard, even though it's not really a yard. It's more like the the extension of the layout. But I think I called it that because the tower over here says Conway Yards. But it doesn't really depict anywhere in specific, I would say. But it's kind of like an industrial scene, Figured it went with the theme of the layout. So. Why it's gonna fill up the hummingbird feeder. He must be hungry out there. Alright, let's get the trains going a little bit faster here. Everything's running smooth. This was at Brian's request. It does look pretty sick. All right, so yeah, this is yes, that is the Lionel OCS set. You are right. It has the theater car in the back. I didn't get the sound car. I didn't want to have some super long train. I don't know if I'll ever get it. Maybe I might eventually. It's I think the sound car is like one of those full Vista domes. Hey, Daylily. Thanks for watching today. Strictly Steam. I'm good. How are you, buddy? It's Conrail Day again here. As you can see, we got the SD70 Mac going, or the SD70 ACE, I should say. Hey Zachary, what's going on, buddy? So, Old Ohio Angler asked if I was wanting something in the new catalog that'll be coming out, I guess, which I didn't realize is coming out fairly soon. If that is true, I wasn't aware of that, but I don't really keep up to date with those release dates. But I would say put in a scale T1 duplex, and I guess it doesn't really matter if if MTH is going to sue you or not, because they're going out of business anyways. So that'd be my want. Philip says Ryan Kunkel says Pensy fans will be happy with the catalog. Oh, okay. Well, that's hopefully really happy, but not like too happy, because then that means a lot of money. Maybe Vision Line, that'd be awesome. Let me set my phone down here for just one split second. I see all your questions, but I'm trying to get that. I'll come back to them in a second. I'm trying to get the Dash 8 narrow nose operating here. Just one second. We'll do this. I'll let you guys watch the startup. I gotta go grab my remote.
We're running slow speed.
Okay, we got it going now. Sorry, it was taking a second. So this is that engine I talked about before that I put some custom lighting in. You can see there's ground lighting I put in on this Proto 2 engine, and obviously it's weathered, as you can. That's pretty obvious. So it's nice and grimy and dirty. It's the way they should look. Sorry, it's taking a second. I don't know what's going on with it. It's telling me out of RF range. Let's try this again. Do a whole new startup on it. I don't know what's going on with it. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. There it goes, finally. Jeez, oh man. There's Batman. All right, so let me go back and I saw some questions I was going to answer. So give me just a second. I'm scrolling through and Zachary asked if the E8 was being led by the SD70 Mac, and yes, it is. And Philip says the S1 or T1 should be their next vision items. I agree, definitely. Daylily, yes. Hit the like button. It's free. It helps Nick. Thank you. What else did I miss? I know I missed some other questions here. Sorry, guys. I'm going back through them. Oh, David Coolidge asked if I have a Facebook page. I do have a Facebook page. Look up Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad on Facebook. So you can ask to join the group for the layout. Again, it's Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad. And PTF Designs, my building flats, is also on Facebook. So like that page as well, please. I appreciate it. So Eclipse 412, I don't have any isolated tracks to activate these signals. They're all infrared sensors. These are Z stuff signals, so if you stick your hand in front of it, you can see it changes it, and they're on a delay. So they're pretty awesome. They're easy to wire. I have that one wired up with this one, so when that one goes off, as you see the 1209 here, it's going to trip that one, and then if you look over here, it shows red. So they're pretty cool like that. So this guy, I don't know what he did. He keeps taking a dive on me every week. I know, I want to get a set of their crossing gates too. I'm planning on putting a set right here. Probably after I do my track work though, so I'm not going to mess around with that right now. Missing remotes. There we go. Let's go over to the curve and watch that thing come around the curve. I'm racing over there. Sorry, I'm moving fast. There we go. I made it. So, I just saw a question I was going to answer. Ultra Train said that maybe that guy went out to the bar and had too many drinks. And then Union Pacific A33, you asked, what is the worst locomotive I ever bought? So I had somebody ask me a similar question like that a week or two ago, and I thought about it afterwards, and I forgot of an engine I purchased. It was just absolutely terrible. So it was kind of an older Atlas engine. It was a Union Pacific, and it had TMCC in it, and it was god awful. Just everything with it, the sounds. When it would like go on the track, it was like like that. And it was so bad, and yeah, I think I asked the seller if I could return it back to him. I think I got it on eBay. I think it's in my videos, like from like a long time ago. So if you're ever curious, if you want to see it, I think it's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it is. But that was definitely the worst engine I ever bought. I've had other engines I purchased brand new, and they came completely not working. It happened a couple times, but they weren't the worst engine. It was just maybe, you know, the experience wasn't so great, but after they got fixed, they were good.
Dispatcher, are we clear through the crossing? Over. That's perfect. Over. Thank you, sir, for making good time. Out.
These are those Woodland Scenics guys. They're pretty funny. And then that's the Woodland Scenics grilling and chilling set back there. And then the two guys taking pictures are Artista figures. Artista, I don't know how you say it right, but the police guy, I think he's one of the Woodland Scenics policemen. And then these are just like some cheap little figures I threw in there, the park bench, at the watching trains and having a little snack at the curve. Sorry, my hand was shaky there for a second. So Slagcat asks, where did I buy the tree and the horseshoe curve next to the GP7? So these big tall ones, they came from Scenic Express. I believe this is like one of their large oak trees or something they're called. Just go on their website and check them out. You'll just look at the size of their trees. These are some of the best like deciduous trees that they make, in my opinion. I forget who I want to say they're made by Nooch, possibly. And then I saw you guys asked about the GP9. This GP9 is I think it's 2-rail. It's set up for 2-rail, so it has like scale wheels on it. And I bought it on eBay. It was, the guy listed it and said it wasn't working, and I was like, well, that's perfect for me because I'm just gonna set it right there anyway. So I think it has a motor in it, but I don't believe it's working. Hey, D Klinger's here. Thanks for watching today. Conrail the hobo says I need to cut down my trees because they cut them down at the curve. Yeah, I thought about that, but this is my fantasy world here, so I like the trees. I wouldn't have cut the trees down if it was my option, my choice at the curve. So I let the trees grow. Creates good roots in the ground, hold all that ground from landslides, you know, all that crap. And it gives, you know, places for birds to land. Yeah, the trees are staying. So I did ask that question to some people in other shows. I was like, should we take the trees out, maybe put some shorter ones in? But I like them. They look good. And the trains look good passing behind them. Let's go over to the here. We'll go to this sweet spot. I call this my sweet spot here. I like it video right here. Uh-oh. Well, we had a little issue somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. All right. Let's go figure it out. It's probably Probably in here somewhere. Oh, I see what happened. Oh no, we lost the we lost the camera car, the theater car. Okay, so I guess that's probably what. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I didn't even realize that happened. Too busy talking and running trains. I wonder why that let loose. Huh. Okay. Well, that's an easy fix.
Conrail 1209, proceed at restricted speed. Over. Copy that. Restricted speed. Conrail 1209 out.
Let's go put this. I got this passenger car under my arm here. We got to go put back over in the curve on the train. I don't know. See why what happened. Maybe the coupler just wasn't set on it right. Thanks for coming back, Wyatt. We had a small derailment, minor issue. Try to move this. I'm gonna move this train right up to here where I can track up this car easily. I got a feeling it was that car in front of it. I don't know why it did that. When I was putting this train on the track right before the show, I noticed that this coupler on this one car wasn't staying closed really well. Let's give it another try. It made it around for a few laps at least. All right, I definitely gotta set the camera down to do this while the track's hot. All right, seems to be okay now. Sorry, guys. All right, so again, if you just joined in late, I appreciate the views today and running trains with us. Let's get them moving again here. I have the lights turned off in that camera, that theater car, because when you do hook it up to the iPad, it gets better video with the lights off inside the car. Wait, so Norfolk Southern is tearing down the MG Tower? That is really sad. That's like a historic landmark, practically. It's messed up. They shouldn't do that. That sucks. Philip says he'd love to see a building flat of the MG Tower. That's a great idea. You know what I should do is I should go get pictures of it. I don't know how easily accessible it is on foot or by car or whatever. I have to look that up. Might have to make a trip up to the curve this year. Make sure I get some pictures and video. Yeah, I had a funny feeling you can't get to it. That stinks. Matt says he knew it was the 1209. Yeah, you did. I gave a couple hints on that. I mean, I kind of gave it away. I did say a heritage engine, and when I colored it out the other day, I left a little sliver of blue. Wyatt asked if I would get a articulated locomotive from Southern Pacific. Yeah, you know, I think it'd be kind of cool to have one. Um, the cab forwards would be kind of different, something I've never had before. But I'm trying to keep it in the family, so to speak, with the Pennsylvania and Conrail and the Norfolk Southern roster. Just, you know, I have a few Union Pacific things, a couple other things like the 765, and um, it's just way too expensive to try to have every different railroad on your layout. It's just you gotta stick with what you love the best. Otherwise, you know, it's gonna make you crazy. Cool. Yeah, plus saving for the track too. Yeah, which I can't seem to grasp that concept, Daylily. I keep seeing things I like. If anybody was wondering, if you're not familiar, this is the Lionel Hobo Tower behind me making that sound. We can adjust the volume right here. My favorite articulated locomotive to see would probably be the big boy. I definitely want to see that in person. Yeah, the SD70 Max Tone E8. That was Real Train Toy Train's idea. My buddy Brian. Kind of a different look for the OCS set. Patrick likes the Challenger. I do like the Challenger too. Oh. I must drop my Legacy remote. Sorry, that was way too loud. I couldn't even like hear myself think with that thing blasting. I do like it though. I like it like when it's turned down real low and just kind of gives a little ambiance to the room. All right, Wyatt. See you next time. Thanks for watching today. Philip, you asked if I've seen the Lionel historic layout accessories. Yeah, I have seen some of those. They're awesome. Oh, the Fox and the Hunter would be awesome. That kind of reminds me of this with the Hunter and the deer. Here, I'll get you guys a good shot of the tunnel here. I'll set the camera. I got it on a little mid tripod, so I can set it down real easily. Sorry, it's crooked.
Conrail 1209, clear into the station. Over. Thank you much. All clear inbound. Conrail 1209 out.
So this is one of those, it's like a hooligan or something from Scenic Express, and this is a little lady tied up here with with ropes. It's a lot of little scenes around the layout. These are the Woodland Scenic, or no, not Woodland Scenic, Scenic Express rail workers, or the track gang. I forget what they call them. But that's a cool little set too. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. Old Ohio Angler. I think that's his name, for sure. D Klinger says I need to run the black and gold PRR ST70AC with the Conrail. Well, I could actually make that happen right now if I really wanted to. I did leave it on the track over here. We could pull it out so easy. There it is. And actually, this is dark Brunswick green. It looks black, but it is actually green. So I could pull that out and run it with it. We could run it at the same time. It is engine number 18. No, it's not. It is engine number 54. Uh-oh. I'm thinking the track must be a little dirty right here. Uh-oh. That's not good. We could take it out for a little lap or two. Something happened with the layout again. Okay, so a couple things happened. Great. Too busy talking here. That came off again. Whoa! There was seriously a spark underneath the... Shit. That's not good. Hold on, I gotta set the phone down, guys. Sparks were flying. That's not good. All right, sorry about that. Make sure this is doing okay. It was... Okay, that was fine. It was acting weird before. It was like I swore I saw the cab light flashing, but I guess it's okay. Thankfully, thank God. Another engine going down. All right, so looks like the coupler that's in front of this is problematic. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. So that's gonna go there for a second, and gotta get this one moving. Actually, what we can do is, since we're running real slow right now, I'm gonna stop the SD70 Mac back there, and I'm gonna pull out the Penske Heritage. Sorry for the technical problems here, but we're moving now, just slowly. Here comes the train backwards. I hate this curve. Hate it so bad. It's like 036 and 036 again. Yeah, that's about what the wheels would do going around something like that. Scraping sounds. So in reference to the horns between that one, and then you got the Conrail behind me over here. They're close, but they're different. That's the Conrail, and here's the Penske. So they're both pretty good, just a little different. So we got 3 trains out there right now. It's gonna get a little dicey on the main line, and then my Dash 8 is somewhere in there. See if we can get that started back up again. Oh, here's the remote over here. Okay, now I gotta make sure I get this OCS moving along too. It's a race. Sorry if I missed any questions you guys had or comments. I was trying to get this whole breaker and derailment situated. Strictly steam. The radius of my switches it's different on the whole layout, to be honest. It's not the same anywhere. These fast track switches, like some of them are 072 in here underneath that engine. 072 there. Now that's 036, that's 036. Mistakes. These are 036. So these are the things that I'm gonna hopefully, if I stop buying engines, replace the track and put some Ross and Gargraves in here. This is just a really problematic area right here with that curve. It just, even like the little B6 switcher derails right there. So some of the diesels are okay, but it's just it was bad. So what this is going to look like is there's going to be a double bridge here, 2 tracks running here, and then this one's just going to continue straight off of a switch, and then they're both going to hook around pretty much where the brewery is. If I have an issue with the brewery, I had an idea with that. I may just take it out completely and relocate it up there on the hillside somewhere, and then put the billboard like next to it or behind it. So that was one idea that I might do if that becomes an issue. I think it might. Or another idea I could do is I could lose a lane of my road and just move it out to right next to the streetcar track. That's another option too. I could just paint the lines like the cars drive over the track on that spot. So we got what looks like 71 people watching right now. So I wanted to thank everybody who's taking the time out and watching us run some trains today. So this car this is the theater car, keeps coming off of the back of that train. So I'm just going to leave it off right now for a second, actually. Let me set the camera right here, get you guys a little. That's not going to work. Too close to the tracks.
Dispatcher Conrail 1209 here. Am I clear? Over. Affirmative 1209. The track is clear. Over. Thank you much. Conrail 1209 out.
Hey, Brian Rockwell fan, thanks for watching today, and Kevin King, everybody. Piney Woods Rail fan, Oak Gauge is your favorite, mine too. D, you said that you could wrap a rubber band around the coupler. Actually, what I saw some people do is get like a little black zip tie, so you can't really see the zip tie, and that seems to work pretty well. I may do that. Here comes the OCS set with the SD70 Mac in the lead. I'll leave this camera view here for one more train for the Penske SD70 that's coming around right now.
Pennsylvania 1854. Are we still clear on the way?
I don't know why it's doing that right there. There's like a problematic spot, I guess, on this fast track somewhere. Probably right here where this joint is at, or where that joint is. So that's one of the complaints about fast track. It could be this one too. Sometimes when it ages, these contact points just they don't work as well, and you end up with a almost like a dead spot. I had that happen in a couple places in the back there, and I had to pull the track up and fix it, and it's a pain. Let's do this. Let's do a little PFA on the Conrail here. Try to get it right in this area here. Whoops, sorry, I almost dropped my phone.
Local freight to dispatcher, over. This is dispatcher, RT. Go ahead, local freight. We need a track warrant to proceed past milestone 15, over. What's calling your copy of the track warrant, over? Just up in Morgan, over. Okay, this will be track warrant 104863 with today's date to local freight south of milestone 15. For the next box number 1, track warrant 104856 is void. For the next box number 2, proceed from milestone 15 to milestone 22 on the main track. For the next box number 8, hold main track at last lane point. For the next box number 21, permission to leave following switch in reverse position. South siding switch at milestone 15. Check 1, 2, 8, and 21. Ready for receipt, over. Reading back warrant number 104863. We get Eagle 20th, the local freight south at milestone 15. Box number 1, track warrant 104856 is void. Box number 2, proceed from milestone 15 to milestone 22 on main track. Box number 8, hold main track at last lane point. Box number 21, permission to leave following switch in reverse position. Top sliding switch, milestone 15. That's correct on the repeat. Lead track warrant number 104863.
got some pretty good PFAs on that engine. See the guy falling over? He's kind of falling over a little bit on the edge of that. Look. I forgot he was on there. Had him on here whenever the engine was sitting here usually. Here, I can finally lift this up. Everybody always asks what this is. This like just a shell from looks like an SD45 maybe. Rail King, MTH. I was gonna weather that and make it look all dirty and rusty. Just haven't gotten around to that yet. 1-800 Clyde, yeah. I need a body cam, that'd be funny. So Sparky, I saw you asked about the marker lights on this Dash 8 Narrow Nose. I installed these marker lights myself. This engine didn't have marker lights on it. And even the ditch lights I installed myself, and the ground lights. I'll pull it over here. We'll get a better look at it. But they're not multi-directional. That'd be kind of cool if they were like bicolor LEDs. But from what I saw, is they stay red on the Conrails back in the day. At least from what I thought. I don't know. From pictures I looked at. That's a good idea, Sparky. Live cams. Yeah, you know what? The red is on the rear. Usually that is correct. MTH actually sent this engine when originally in those spots where those were at, where it was painted red. So all I did was just drill out the red paint and put an extra LED in it. Here's another cool thing. Let me see if I can get this phone off the tripod. There's like gauges inside. The ditch lights. It's a nice looking engine. That one wouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon. Hey, TKP Studios is here. Thanks for watching today. See if I can fix this guy here. Yeah, that kind of looks a little bit better. Oh no! Oh. We're gonna lose him. I better bring it back. I'm gonna lose him on the layout somewhere where I can't reach it. Man down. I think I had him on this side where the door opens. The door was holding him in. Here, let's try it out. Yeah, that was actually how it was supposed to be. See, now it kind of looks a little more believable. I'm probably gonna lose them.
What's going to copy the track one, over? Conductor Morgan, over. What's going to copy the track one, over? Conductor Morgan, over.
Let's head over to the curve again. Actually, you know what I might do is let's do this real quickly since we're in here. Let me get the I'm gonna park the heritage unit, and we'll pull out the SD40. TKP asked if I thought about getting 8098. Well, yeah, I have 8098. Here it is. There's 8098 right there, and the matching caboose. So, and then there's the matching cars to that Pensy set. I want to get the Conrail ones, and then try to. I don't know if it'll fit right here because you can see how big that's where the engine usually goes, and the caboose. It's not going to fit there. Maybe I can put it up top where the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie is. Either way, I'm probably gonna put the Conrail SD70 Heritage there and remove the Veterans, just because I like having all the Heritage stuff here. Even if that's not a Heritage engine, I just wanted like a regular NS engine there. That's also an ES44. So let's park the Pensy Heritage. I don't think Sparky's converting to O gauge. He's in the middle of building an HO scale layout. Sparky, you should just build another layout. Build two at a time. Hey Larry, thanks for watching today and commenting. It's also nice to hear that's somebody new in the hobby. So just enjoy it, have fun. Don't upset anybody.
Pennsylvania 1854. Are we still clear all the way? Over. Affirmative 1854. The track is clear. Out. Thank you. 1854.
I did see somebody asked if I was going to expand my yard. There's really nowhere to expand it to because there's a hallway down there, and it's already a pretty narrow walkway right here. So the yard is definitely not going to be expanded. It's going to be staying exactly the way it is. And actually, I'm probably just going to keep it as fast track for now too, just to eliminate that job for the time being. I gotta quickly. All right, so that we need to move this one up a little bit more. Whoop, wrong direction.
Thank you. 1854. Out. This is the dispatcher. Do you copy? Copy that, dispatcher. Over. Okay, start her up. Orders. Roger that. Out.
Actually, what I should do is I should do this real quick. Pull these out first with the NW2. Oops, I thought it was coupled. I guess it's not. Capitals fan. What other trains do I have? I have quite a few. Probably too many to list right now, but there's a good wall of them over there. I think I have probably about, I don't know, maybe like 40 locomotives. I know that sounds like a lot. It is a lot, but we're talking about, 10 plus years of collecting, trading, buying, selling, swapping out, finding good deals. Some of them extremely good deals. So I gotta slow everything down on the main line basically to a dead stop. TKP, I do not have an HO scale layout. Just the O scale, and then we started the N scale layout too, if you recall, which we haven't done any updating to that yet. So that's going to be coming soon. Yes, Capitals fan. I have the Polar Express over here. It's on the winter layout over here. I can turn this on for you guys for a second if you want. Oh, hold on. You know what? Here. Let me set my phone down here for a sec. Sorry about all the mess. I wasn't really prepared to get a video of this layout. There's like boxes sitting here, train boxes. Okay, sorry. I wanted to make sure that the all the trains were stopped out there so we didn't have an accident while I'm playing around with the winter layout here. So this is the Lion Chief set with Bluetooth. It's got the little remote here. So these cars with the white roof are the ones that came in the set, and then the ones with the black roof were in my original, well, except for the hobo car, but they were from the original set I had that I kept the cars and sold the engine off separately. This is the duck hunt. I forget what that's called. The other roundup, and then the carousel. This is the shooting star. And then all my crossings are always broken. It's a theme. This one needs glued again too. So yeah, we have a tendency to break crossings in this household. It's the Lionel Congressional Diner. This is the MTH Polar Express train station. Well, I don't think they call it Polar Express. They call it the North Pole. But it works good for the Polar Express set. And then that's the Lionel Polar Express water tower. Then you got the the circus tent. See if I can get a better view of it. Hey, Northern Pacific Southwind sub, thanks for watching today. Auto higher angler, yeah, that was definitely a good upgrade to upgrade the cars to LEDs. I should take that advice and do the same. Eventually I'll do it. So yeah, this is the little winter layout. There's little twinkle lights up here. I don't have them plugged in right now. I forgot to show you guys this little tent right there. Sort of scratch built. It was a kit that I bought. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but I forget what we were deciding to put in there, but it turned out pretty good. Put some LED lighting in it. And then these are I think these are Lomax, if I'm not mistaken. Well, and there's a little, so these are battery powered here. Yeah, they're made by Lomax. So you just hit that switch on and it does that effect. So I just put them back there to kind of hide the base. I just turned on that one too. Yeah, the fireworks are awesome. They make them in other colors too. I think like there'll be, some of them are all red or all green. I like the multicolor ones. They're really neat. And then this is just some of the other trains I have going on here. So as you can see, there's all the rolling stock in this room. So I got boxes like stacked in here that I haven't even put away yet. It's stacked to the ceiling in here. I like to display my stuff. I don't like keeping it in the boxes. So anyways, I just thought I'd show you the winter layout here for a minute. It's pretty cool. These other things light up too, like this tree lights up, and there's some other lights, like these little lights light up right here. The hockey player does move, but the batteries died in it, and this is in the way anyway, so I gotta fix that. This looks pretty bad. All these have sound too, like you can hear the people in the shooting star. All these rides do play music. The one I have a problem with is that one right there, the Cyclone roller coaster. It just the cars don't run on it right. They get jammed up. So I don't know. I fiddle with it like all the time. Every time we come over here, I fiddle with it, try to get to work, and it never works right. The Ferris wheel back there is awesome. I love that thing. So it's a pretty simple layout. It's just it's about 7 feet long and about 3.5 feet wide. It's not quite 4 feet. I had to trim off some of the 4x8 sheet to make it fit in here comfortably. So it's kind of like a 4x8 layout, but sized down just a tiny bit. So it's pretty neat. Lily was always intrigued by my daughter. She was intrigued by the carnival rides, and I was like, we could do a little layout with all the carnival rides on it. That'd be kind of cool. So this is what we got out of it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the Yeti. And then the bear. These are like homemade icicles. Thanks for the nice compliment, Wyatt. I appreciate it. Slag Cat, the larger layout over here is so it's 23 by 20. That includes the main room over here and then the horseshoe on that side. So I'll leave the winter layout on now. We'll just try to get this running. I think this room over here is about I think it's 12 by 18, and then the 20 is basically the extra 2 feet you see here. So that's why I just say it's 20 feet long with that extra 2 feet. All right, what was I doing here? Backing out the SD40. We'll take that thing around a couple loops and then maybe rail fan over at the curve while we do that and kind of get ready to wrap up the show here today soon. So don't leave yet. I'm still going to run some more. I have to get this switcher off of it. Coupler's not releasing. This is probably going to be the next engine I weather, I think. Oh, hey, Will, thanks for watching today. I saw a picture of a gray Union Pacific, or I'm not Union Pacific, God, Union Railroad engine, and it looked really good. It was all weathered up. So I'm going to go off that picture and try to make this engine look like that. I'm going to try to do that soon. Maybe we'll make it into a how-to video. Why? No, not in Pittsburgh. I'm not seeing any desert dust or Sahara dust. No, I did hear about that though, but I haven't seen any here. Oh, hey Max, thanks for watching today. What's going on, buddy? Trying to back this train out. Just got off work at Strasbourg. Oh, you're living the train life, man. That's awesome. That's pretty crazy with that Sahara, like the dust storm. This is a train I usually run on the inner loop, but we'll run on the outer loop here for a second. I'm trying to. This switcher needs to get out of my way. Oh, hey, Philip. Yeah, the color is definitely too light. I found like I said, I found a really cool picture that's of a gray Union Pacific engine. It's going to look sweet when I can weather this thing up looking like that. I never got the phone call about the Union Railroad MTH Rail King engine, so I don't know. Maybe the guy came through. If you guys missed that I'm referring to the video walkthrough that I did of CTT trains last weekend. I was actually thinking about doing another walkthrough this weekend, but I decided against it. Just wanted to get some work done yesterday and not not go goof around. You know, if I didn't have to, I didn't really have to be out yesterday, so I tried to get some work done. Making building flats like crazy, nonstop. I still can't remember who the heck makes this bridge. If anybody can remember who makes that bridge, it's the seller that's at York, and they have like gigantic bridges all made like this. They're laser cut. I forget what the heck their name is because I want to look them up and see if I can get a double bridge the same length. This is a 30-inch bridge. So if you're there, if you've gone to York and you know and you can recall the name of that company, please. No, it's not Bridge Boss. T&K Hobby in Bridgeport, yes. Slagcat, I do have plans to go there. I have never been there, so I want to go just for that reason as well. And I believe Pat's Trains is right there as well, so I could do kill two birds with one stone on that trip. And it's only about an hour and 10 minutes from here, so that's a pretty easy drive. I'm gonna plan on doing that soon. And then the other place I'm gonna go is eventually is what's it called? Mercer Junction. And then Lens Train Shop. I want to go there. Somebody told me about a garden center that's in the Greensburg area that has garden scale trains. They said it's worth going. They have an outdoor layout you can check out. So that might be a double trip too, going there and going to Lens all at the same time. So stay tuned for some more video walkthroughs. Hopefully, train store walkthroughs, I should say. Hopefully we don't, I can still do it because the numbers are going up again with this whole COVID crap. So hopefully they don't start closing things down again. I really hope they don't do that. Just for multiple reasons. Hope everybody's enjoying their summer and staying healthy, being smart when you go out. TKP, I don't know if you ever told me that. No, that's cool. I'm glad I had that kind of effect on you. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm trying to get everything rolling here real quick so we can watch the trains go here for another minute or two before we end the show. Make sure everything's going smooth here for a minute. I do have 3 trains on my main line, so it's getting a little dicey right now. Oh, that's that dead spot again. Darn it. Ultra Trains, thanks for watching. See you next week, hopefully. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention. Next week, Saturday is 4th of July. So everybody's going to be busy on the 4th. So probably what I'm going to do is do my regular Sunday live show at 3 p.m. and it'll be a 4th of July special. So kind of already got a little bit going on here with the big flag in the city, but there's going to be more. We'll have a good show next week as well. And trying to see if I missed anybody else's comments. Oh, Brian, that's what I saw you asked. Brian Kierfrost asked that the Conrail. So were you asking about the one that had the stripes on it that just went by? That was the Lionel. It's a fantasy heritage scheme that came out like 7 or 8 years ago. They can be found usually like on eBay. That's where I found that one at. The guy said it was like new, hardly used, and it was mint. So they're like an older legacy. They're awesome though. And then trying to see what else. Oh, TKP Studios asked about adding a DeLorean. Yeah, that's something I did have on the plans. For some reason, those DeLorean, the little die-cast cars that are the correct scale. I think they're like 1/43rd. I think I want like $30 for them, and I mean, $30 isn't like that much, but when you're talking about a die-cast car, it kind of is. So I don't know. I was kind of waiting to see if I could find one for a better deal. One pops up. These trains are awfully close to each other, so I got to speed things up here a little bit with this one. Oh, it's moving now. Okay, that should be good. I was leaning down to get a video of this train, and the Heritage over here whacked me in the back of my arm. I had my arm over the track and didn't realize it. Oh my god, that's funny, Jim Fusco. I'm not going to repeat that, but that's funny. Let's go over to the horseshoe curve here before we call it a day. Let's see what we can find coming across the stone bridge here for a second. I have to like kneel down on the floor to get this shot. Oh, gotta stand up. TKP, yeah, I've been wanting to get an RS11. These trains are really close together. I gotta slow the 1209 down a bit. Another Penske engine that I kind of wanted to get was the for diesels at least. One of the Trainmaster engines. There's that one that came out, the H1644. One of those wouldn't be bad. It's not like tops of my list, but if I came across a really good deal of one. So if you joined late in the show, this was my late Father's Day gift, that engine, from my awesome wife and daughter. Yeah, this is a legacy engine wheel. This is an older release, about 8 years old or so. It was like one of those engines that I always like really liked and just never got, and I finally saw one for a pretty good deal, and yeah, that was sealed the deal on that one. Yes, so Matt, you hit the nail on the head with that H2466 with the set with the Vision stock car. That was one set I've kind of been eyeing up. That I kind of wanted out of that catalog, and maybe the only engine I get out of that catalog. Oh, Will, that's not this engine, but the Heritage we were just talking about. That was it's an SD70 ACE. But that engine right here, we're looking at now, that's the SD70 Mac with the leading the Conrail OCS set, minus the theater car that kept derailing. Sorry, my hand's getting shaky because my arm's getting tired. We've been going at it here for a while. Hey, Lance is here too. Thanks for watching, buddy. We're still live. We're running some trains here for a little bit. It's Conrail Day. Conrail Day number 2. Did one of these another day. So the only Conrail engine I don't have on the layout right now is my Heritage ES44. I believe that's the only one I don't have on. So XY Truck 25. Yeah, this is thank you for the compliment. I have many steam engines. Just today where it was Conrail Day, so it's kind of been diesel day, I guess you can call it. I do have a lot of steam engines as well. Probably, I'd say about a third of my collection is steam and 2/3 is diesel, just mainly because of the price. Day Lily, I don't know if YouTube limits how long you can be live, but we're about to hit the 1.5 hour mark, and that's usually when I kind of try to cut it off. I did do a couple live shows that were 2 hours long. It's kind of easy to pass time when you're running trains, isn't it? Start running trains, and it's almost therapeutic. After a while, you just, you know, you lose time quick. Get a good shot of the curve this way. Sorry.
Conrail 1209 here. Am I clear? Over. Conrail 1209. The traffic is clear. Over.
Since we're over here, here's a good look at the lumberjack scene. Looks like they're making a clearing in the forest. I just realized the volume was turned down on this. This is how much louder it is now. I think the E8 was turned down. You could like barely hear it. Oh, Matt, I saw you said the T1. I know that the Conrail T1 is really cool looking. I really liked it too. It's different, you know. It's just something you don't see. It kind of reminds me of my car, with like the dual stripes going down it. Oh, the sound cut out in the SD40. Sitting here honking the horn. It happens occasionally. Like if it hits the little dead spot in the track, usually just have to like stop the engine real quick, turn it off, and then turn it back on without one of the engines from behind it running into it. Yeah, it's close. It's really, these engines are close together right now. Bit of a traffic jam. It's getting a little dicey out here at the curve. Oh, the SD40's highballing. Makes for good rail fanning when there's 3 trains going though. Don't try this at home, kids. I am a professional. And the worst part about it is I can't even see half the layout, so I don't know what the hell is going on in the other room. Yeah, totally. Crashing happens a lot, especially when I make these videos. The crashing happens more often than usual. Now there's no trains in here and 3 in the other end. That's not good. Yeah, this is probably the fastest you ever see me run my trains. Oh, Slagcat sent his Allegheny off the layout. That's not good. Hey, Human City Junction, thanks for watching today. The blue Conrail blue is the theme of the day. Day Lily asked if how long we can do these live streams for. The thing is, when you go really long, they take forever to upload, like and process fully. So this video is going to take forever. Hey Ethan, thanks for watching today. Yeah, everything's timing pretty good now. maybe what we'll do is oh, Tommy, you want me to run the 3340? Yeah, that's one of my favorite engines. Ethan, you say you need help with building your small O gauge layout 4x8. So if I've actually thought about building a 4x8 layout just because I think it'd be fun. If you can, what I would do is I would make I'd make a multi-level layout on a 4x8 sheet. Make the lower level the whole size of the sheet, and then do like a smaller 036 curve on the top level. Kind of make your lower level underneath the top level for basically the majority of the layout except for like the front, and then sculpt some rock faces up the front. That'd be kind of cool. And then you can have your little town on the top level. That's what I would do. And then you can leave the back open in case you have a derailment, so you can reach inside and grab it. TKP wants to know if I can run the Veterans SD60E lashed up for next weekend. So I only have one. I could run it. That was one of the possibilities. I was thinking about that, and then probably like the UP, either the with the passenger train and like the flag car and the flag tender. What do you guys want, Big Boy or FEF pulling that train next weekend for 4th of July? So, I'm trying to think of what we can do to end the show here. Something, mix it up just a bit. Maybe with like a steamer. Yeah, I think an FEF. We could do both. I'll have the FEF and the Big Boy ready to go. We can run one and then swap it out halfway through the show. There's the hippies. The problem with trying to lash up the steam engines is you got to put the scale couplers on, and I don't want to put those, or not the scale, the like the O gauge couplers on it. Both. This is why you pay me the big bucks. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good train running next week. Let's go over here. Let's do let's do something maybe slightly different for a second, for a couple minutes before we end the show here. I know I said that before, but I'm just running trains here and having fun today. Make sure nobody texts to message me, like my wife. Yeah, Polar Express is still going good. Let's see. I have the. What do I have on? I have the Y3 over here. Let's do this. I got a good idea. We'll take the. Yeah, Matt, I can do that. I have the Y3 sitting right here. I can run it with OCS. I think my MTH remote's dying. Oh yeah, it's dead. I guess the Dash 8's just gonna run forever. Let me park my SD40, kind of like decongest here a little bit. Ethan needs some help with his layout. I would, Ethan, I would take your time with it. Don't rush, and try to do the multi-level thing if you can, and then you can get, more bang for your buck on a smaller track plan. I'm gonna set my phone down here for just a quick second. All right, so I just passed it by accident. So we'll do like one lap around the layout with the Y3, and then I got to run, guys. I didn't realize how late it was getting. So sorry, I was kind of taking care of a few things there. Yeah, the camper is really parked close to the edge of the layout. You're right. Slide Cat. This layout, took me about, I'd say mainly about four years, give or take. But I detailed it a lot after that too. This main room that I'm standing in now, that was started in December 2009, and right around like 2012, it was pretty much fully scenery. You know, all the scenery was fully put in, but there just like wasn't a lot of details like there is now. And then I started making the horseshoe curve room after that, and I did that like super fast. Basketball figure scene. I can't believe that guy has stuck onto that hoop that long, and he never fell off. I'm gonna go in the curve. We'll check out the Y3 coming through the curve here, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Definitely a little bit longer show than I planned, but that's cool. I had fun today. Yeah, the Y3 does match the passenger cars. It's pretty funny. It's kind of a good idea. Well, yeah, there's definitely some needed passengers in this train. TKP open season. I haven't really thought of that. I'll have to look into that. There's always room for ideas like that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a little slow roll with the Y3 here. We'll wait for the Conrail Heritage to come in. We'll get a final shot of the engines right here at the curve. That's funny how it does look pretty good with those passenger cars. All right, where's the... Here it comes.
Conrail 1209, clear into the station. Over. Thank you much. All clear inbound. Conrail 1209 out. In position, ready to go to the house. Over. Roger that. Stand by and set your brakes. Out.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the live show today, and the Conrail SD70 AC Heritage Unit number 1209 fantasy scheme, of course, and all the other engines we ran today. Appreciate all the likes, comments. Make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 so that we can do a big giveaway. Try to do another live show again Sunday next week for the 4th of July weekend. And trying to think what else. If you're interested in the PTF Designs building flats, you know where to hit me up for that. Make them in all scales. And again, thanks for all the nice compliments and the views today, and all the likes on the video. We'll have fun. We'll do this again next week. I do have a video I'm editing right now of the Tuscan K4. It's going to be pretty sweet. So that should be coming out. I might upload it tonight or tomorrow. So look for that soon. And in the meantime, hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Sunday afternoon and evening. And have a good week coming up. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching today. Thanks again, guys.